Hi government students, this video is going to talk about the rights of the accused. So the rights you have if you're accused of a crime. These things include due process, right, which is in the Fifth Amendment, unreasonable search and seizure, the Fourth Amendment, the right to a lawyer, the right to remain silent. So due process simply means you have the right to go through the official due process of law, right? So things like you have the right to habeas corpus, you have the right to trial by jury. You have the right to know what you're being accused of, right? So there's a case called Korematsu, which is the Japanese internment case, where the Supreme Court actually said that you don't, right? If you're during times of war, you don't have that right. Lincoln suspended habeas corpus, right, for people who were suspected of being Southern sympathizers or assisting the South. Eventually, the Supreme Court said that both of those were wrong. Okay, Supreme Court said that Lincoln was wrong, and then eventually the Supreme Court said that we were wrong to intern the Japanese. Unreasonable search and seizure, Matt v. Ohio. You have to have a search warrant, right? Anything found without a search warrant is invalid and can't be used. So it's an exclusionary rule. Everything has to be valid. You have the right to a lawyer, right? This is the case of Gideon v. Wainwright. Poor Gideon was arrested, was not given a lawyer and convicted. Supreme Court said you can't do that. Gave him a lawyer, they redid the case with a lawyer, and he was acquitted. You have the right to remain silent. These may all sound familiar if you watch Law & Order. These are called Miranda warnings, and they come from the case Miranda v. Arizona. Miranda was arrested, not read his rights, sued, said, hey, look, you have to tell me my rights, right? The accused must know their rights. Supreme Court said yes, so now police have to read you your Miranda rights before you can be questioned. You should know Matt v. Ohio, you should know Gideon v. Wainwright, and you should know Miranda v. Arizona, important cases. By the way, on our class portal, I put a Word document that has a number of important Supreme Court cases that deal with civil rights and civil liberties. If you have time, I suggest you take a look at them. You don't need to look at them. You don't need to know them all, but it's just good to have them there and know that they're there. Next video, we'll deal with some other things, Second Amendment, right to privacy, and everything that's left.